comedy when you're a woman. And I think probably the hardest thing is that it just really eats into your ironing time. I do. I have a job as well. I'm a good person. I work for a charity. Give me a cheer if you work for a charity. Yeah. Okay. A bit meek, but you're trying. No, I work for a charity, and we rescue Duracells from battery farms. It's important work. And I also work at the hospital. I volunteer at my hospital, and I run workshops in hip hop. For hip hop. Probably they love it. They love it. Body popping, break dancing. They take it very literally. Do we have any lovers in? Chris. Are you together or you used to be? Yeah. It's okay actually, Chris, because I got engaged recently. Well, yeah, it was last year, and it was February actually, so I think it's a very romantic month. And we're not married yet though, Chris. The way that I met my fiancé, it's a very it's like a rom-com. You know those sort of scenes where there's like a really busy room and two people at either end, their eyes just meet like. Do you know the sort of scene I mean? Yeah. Thank you, that woman. This one is for you. So no, it was a very kind of well, I mean, it wasn't a room, it was a street, but there was that moment. I mean, it was quite a quiet street, but there was that moment when our eyes just met. It was an alley. There was that moment. It was a dark alley. And then I was walking down this alley, it was after a gig actually, and at the corner of my eye I saw this tall, dark, mysterious, hooded figure. And so I was walking down, I had Google Maps out, and I could hear his footsteps behind me. And my heart started beating. And I realised that his footsteps and my heart were kind of timed, and then suddenly his footsteps started getting faster. My heart started beating faster, and before I knew it, he was right behind me, and I could feel his breath on my neck. And my bumps had gone all goosey, and he spoke to me. And he asked for my phone. And so I held out the iPhone 5 that I had in my hand, and his hand reached out, and it brushed my hand. And he relieved my hand of the weight of the iPhone 5, he's a gentleman. And it turns out he didn't just want my number, he wanted the whole phone so that he could see my friends' numbers, my family's numbers, my photos, because he just wanted to get to know me so well, quickly. And there was this moment then that happened for me, and it was like, Cupid striking, and I knew I was in love, and like a fraction of a second later, it happened for him, because he'd been so bold and direct and manly, and suddenly he got all coy and shy and sort of overcome with the emotion of it, and he had to just run away. So it was beautiful. That's the night we met, and well, I haven't seen him since then, but I've called him me, really, us. But it's always busy. Oh, like I said, we're engaged.